Let me be real with you. I was spending money I didn't have every single week, and every Sunday I'd check my bank account and feel the same thing: stress. Nobody taught us how to handle money as students. So in this video, I'm sharing 5 things I actually changed that made a real difference. No fluff. Let's get into it. Tip number 1, track every single dollar you spend. Most students have no idea where their money goes. You check your account and it's just gone. That's because small purchases are invisible until you write them down. I started writing down every purchase for 2 weeks using a free app called Mint. You can also just use the Notes app on your phone, it doesn't matter. And I wrote down every single purchase for 2 months, or just 2 weeks straight. Coffee, snacks, random Amazon orders, everything. What I found was embarrassing. I was spending over $40 a month on random snacks alone. That's almost $500 a year on stuff I barely remember buying. You cannot fix a problem you cannot see. Track everything for 2 weeks, and you will find money you didn't know you were losing. Tip number 2, actually use your student discounts. And I mean, actually use them. Most students leave hundreds of dollars on the table every single year just by not asking. Your student email unlocks free or heavily discounted versions of things you are probably already paying full price for right now. I'm talking Spotify and Hulu, combined for under $6 a month instead of $25. Amazon Prime Student at half price. Adobe Creative Cloud for over 60% off. Microsoft Office completely free through most schools. These are things you are likely already paying for. Go to your school's website right now and search student discounts. Most universities have a whole page of deals that nobody ever talks about, and it takes 5 minutes to set up. The rule I personally follow is this: before I pay full price for anything, I stop and ask myself, is there a student version of this? 9 times out of 10 there is. Stop leaving free money on the table. Tip number 3, cut your food spending in half. And no, I am not going to tell you to stop buying coffee. That is not the problem. The biggest food mistake students make is eating out constantly because it feels easier and more convenient. And look, I completely get it. After a long day of classes, the last thing you want to do is cook. But even eating out cheap adds up incredibly fast. $10 here, $15 there. Before you know it, you have spent $250 in a single month just on food. Here is what actually works. Pick 2 days a week. I personally do Sunday and Wednesday. And prep your meals for the next few days. We are not talking complicated cooking at all. Rice, chicken, pasta, eggs, oats. Simple, cheap, and filling. Meals that take 30 minutes to make and last you 3 days. I went from spending around $250 a month on food all the way down to around $120. That is $130 saved every single month. That is over $1,500 saved in a single year just by cooking twice a week. You do not have to be perfect about it either. Even replacing just 3 or 4 meals a week with prepped food saves you real money starting immediately. Tip number 4, never pay full price for textbooks. Ever. Textbooks are one of the biggest scams in the entire higher education system. A book your professor wrote that costs $200 new and $20 used. It is unacceptable, and you should not be paying full price for them. Here is your priority order. First, check if your library has it. Most do, and most students never even bother checking. Second, search the title on Library Genesis, also called Libgen. It is a free website with millions of textbooks available as PDF files completely free. Third, check Facebook Marketplace, Chegg, or Thrift Books for used copies at a fraction of the price. Fourth, an absolute last resort. Rent it through Amazon or your campus bookstore. I have gone entire semesters without spending a single dollar on textbooks using these methods. The money you save on textbooks alone every semester is significant. Stop paying full price for books you are going to use for 4 months and never open again. Tip number 5, save before you spend. And I know what you are thinking. I am broke. I have nothing to save. But here is the thing. It is not about the amount. It is about building the habit before you have real money. The moment any money hits your account, move a small amount, even $5 or $10, into a separate savings account before you touch anything else. Pay yourself first. Most banking apps let you automate this completely, so you never even see the money leave. It just moves on its own. When I started doing this, I had $0 saved. Not a single dollar. 6 months later, I had over $300 just from automating small amounts every time money came in. That is an emergency fund. That is breathing room. That is the difference between a stressful week and a manageable one. $300 changes everything when you are a student. And it started with just $5. The habit is worth more than the amount. Start today. Even $5. Just start.